It's a midweek matinee here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Doak Field, Dale Park, the scene as the 13th ranked Wolfpack of NC State host the Spartans of UNC Greensboro. A pleasant good afternoon to you. Welcome inside the booth. My broadcast partner here, Aaron Summers. I'm Chris Hooks, and as we get set for the matchup, let's take a look. UNCG coming off a series victory over Elon. And after losing the first game, they took the next two by a total of 11-5. In fact, Spencer Smith's only hit of the weekend was the game winner, a 2 RBI single in the 8th to propel the Spartans to the 3-2 victory. Moving on to NC State, the Wolfpack Bats came out big time in game one of the doubleheader as the Pack loaded up 10 runs in that 5th inning, 9 hits, 14 batters to the plate. Game two, Sam Highfield, Kanan Silver, and Kent Kleiman all combined for 12 strikeouts in the win. Aaron, as we get set for this matchup here this afternoon, what type of team are we going to expect to see here for UNCG? And when we get a moment, we'll take a look at the pitcher, Chris Villeman.
UNCG really likes to run. We saw them go for 10 stolen bases this weekend out of 13 attempts. Look for them to put a lot of pressure on the base pass and on the defense here today.
That's a Billy Godwin, the head coach of UNCG, as the pitch fouled off. That's a trademark. He did it previously at East Carolina. As Corey Rozier, the center fielder for the Spartans out of Waldorf, Maryland, has a 1-1 count. Villeman nips the outside corner as the count moves to 2-1. Certainly glad you could join us. First pitch at 3:01 Eastern Standard Time here on the ACC Network Extra. As time is called, Rozier will step out the plate. Villeman again through 3 innings back on March 11th, 2020. 1-2 pitch fouled back. NC State pitchers in that game two on Sunday combined for 12 strikeouts. A lot of good performances. Here's the 1-2. That one fisted out of play.
Villeman has really good placement on his pitches. This past fall when he was out during fall ball, hitting about high 80s on his fastball. He's got really good control on the mound.
That breaking ball fouled out of play as he and Rozier go tit for tat. Little chess matchup, so to speak.
Let's cut to the chase.
And Rozier went 3 for 12 this past weekend, had a home run and 2 RBIs. The home run came in the game one loss in a very competitive series against their neighbor, Elon. And UNCG, a solid baseball program here in North Carolina. Out of the Southern Conference. Here's the 1-2. A little low for home plate umpire Brian Miller's liking as the count evens up at 2-2.
Rozier is going to be patient. Look for a good pitch. Once he gets on the base path, he's going to run.
2-2 from Villeman. That one lifted high towards left field, giving chase is Butler towards the foul line, and he'll make the play for out number 1. All right, Aaron, break down Chris Villeman for us.
This is the first start in 2021 from Chris Villeman. He should be a weekend starter, and we'll see what he can do on the mound here today. Last season, 3.86 ERA. He pitched 11 2/3 innings and had 14 Ks. Did good work, and he's only improved as he's gotten more time.
Swung on and missed by Hogan Windish, the second baseman for the Spartans, sophomore, in the top portion of that lineup for UNCG. Very volatile as Windish finds himself behind at 0-2. Did not necessarily make that the case this weekend. A combined 8 for 34. Pitch high and away, 1-2. But the bottom portion of that lineup had 9 hits two players had 9 of those hits. Got him on the outside corner. Villeman showing that sniper-like precision to get the first strikeout of the afternoon.
Just great placement on that pitch. And he doesn't have the fastest throw. It kind of throws the batters off. Their timing isn't the best when they're facing somebody that doesn't have quite a fastball like Villeman does on the mound. He's really effective with it, and he makes the batters work.
That went a bit high outside for Greg Hardison, the left fielder, as the count moves to 1-0. Hardison entering play today, 250 hitter, 3 for 12 this past weekend. Hardison, a Greenville, North Carolina product from J.H. Rose High School. That's fouled down the left side and out of play. I can promise you one thing. Coach Godwin, during his time at East Carolina, hit up J.H. Rose High School, which is down the road from East Carolina. Very good baseball program in the state. You always see them in the state championship series at the 4A level, as the count's 1-1 to Hardison. Here's the kick in the fire by Villeman. Breaking ball missing low and away, 2-1.
Hardison comes in as the Spartans' best hitter. He was so productive last season. You take a look, hitting in the 3 spot there.
2-1, fouled off. You saw their lineup. And I mentioned 2 players that had 9 of the hits. That's the right fielder, Press Kavanaugh, and Zach Budzik. Kavanaugh, a 2020 freshman All-American. Budzik already 4 stolen bases this year. 2-2 the count. 2 outs here in the first frame. Just missed on the outside as the count will move full to 3-2. Very deliberate on the hill, not wasting much time, and the UNCG batters are sensing that, calling time every so often. Here's the payoff pitch. Got him! Back-to-back backwards Ks by Chris Villeman, and he is starting off on a strong note as Villeman and the Wolfpack get 3 up, 3 down. You're watching the ACC Network Extra.